Hello student, so in this video we are going to start chapter 9 of class 10th mathematics. So the first question is a circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of a pole. If the angle made by the rope with the ground level is 30 degrees. So solution. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter rope. So let's suppose that this is a rope. So AC side is 20 meter, which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of a pole. Find the height of a pole. So we have to find the height of a pole. And if the angle made by the rope with the ground level is 30 degrees, so we have to find AB side. So let AB side is x centimeter. So this side is x centimeter. So let AB side is x centimeter and AC is 20 meter. AC is 20 meter and angle ACB is 30 degree. So we can see that sine 30 degree is equal to AB upon में AC, which is equal to 1 sin 30 क्या होता है 1/2 and this is equal to x upon में 20. So x is a 10 meter. So height of a pole क्या आ गई height of a pole 10 मीटर. देखो हमने पहले क्या किया ए बी को x मीटर मान लिया और ए से अपने पास क्या गिवन है 20 मीटर और ये एंगल क्या गिवन है 30 डिग्री और अपने को पता है ये साइन क्या होता है परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन हाइपोटेन्यूज. तो परपेंडिकुलर क्या है x और हाइपोटेन्यूज क्या है 20. तो यहाँ से अपन ने साइन 30 लगा दिया. साइन 30 क्या होता है 1/2. तो 1/2 x अपॉन 20 आ गया. तो यहाँ से x क्या आ गया 10 मीटर. सो हाइट क्या आ गई पोल की 10 मीटर. This is first question. Now move to the second question. A tree breaks down due to storm. Suppose that this is a tree, okay, and it's broke down, and the broken part bends so that the top of tree touches the ground and make an angle 30 degree with it. So it's break down. So it's make an angle 30 degree. The distance between the foot of tree to the point where the top touches the ground is 8 meter. So this is 8 meter. So we have to find the height of a tree. So we have to find the height of a tree. So basically we have to find this x plus y. So this is the height of a tree. So we have to find both x and y. So let the height of a tree before storm be AB due to storm break from C such that its top A touches the ground at D and make an angle 30 degree. So let DC is equal to x and BC is equal to y. and we have given BD is equal to 8 meter. Now height of a tree, height of tree, which is equal to x plus y. So now see, in triangle BCD, in triangle BCD, CD upon BD, which is equal to sec 30 डिग्री। देखो क्या फॉर्मूला होता है sec का, अपने को पता है पी बी पी अपॉन एच एच बी। ये होता है साइन कोस टेन कोट सेक। सेक होता है हाइपोटेन्यूज अपॉन बेस। देखो इस ट्राइंगल में देखो, इन ट्राइंगल बीसीडी, बीसीडी में क्या है, सीडी अपॉन में बीडी। अपने को क्या निकालना है, एक्स की वैल्यू निकालनी है। तो एक्स की वैल्यू निकालने के लिए क्या है, ये हाइपोटेन्यूज अपॉन में बेस, और अपने को पता है ये सेक 30 क्या होता है, तो ये यहाँ से आ गया सेक 30 इज इक्वल टू, अब देखो सेक 30 आ गया 2 अपॉन में √3, तो दिस इज इक्वल टू एक्स बाई 8 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 अपॉन में √3, तो x इज इक्वल टू आ गया 16/√3। अब अपने क्या निकालना है, y निकालना है। तो y के लिए अपन क्या करेंगे, BC अपॉन में BD, BC अपॉन में BD, BC क्या है y, और ये क्या है, तो BC ये क्या है परपेंडिकुलर, BC क्या है परपेंडिकुलर, BD क्या है बेस। परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन बेस क्या होता है tan थीटा। दिस इज इक्वल टू y अपॉन 8, दिस इज इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन √3, तो y इज इक्वल टू 8 अपॉन √3। तो हाइट ऑफ ट्री क्या आ गई, हाइट ऑफ ट्री अपन ने क्या मानी थी, x प्लस वाई, दिस इज इक्वल टू 16/√3 प्लस 8/√3, दिस इज इक्वल टू 24/√3। दिस इज द थर्ड क्वेश्चन। नाउ so this is the second question. Now move to the third question. A contractor plan to install two slides for the children to play in the park. For the children below the age of 5 years, she preferred to have a slide whose top is at height of 1.5 meter. So this is for children. This is for children and this is for elder. What we have given, she preferred to have a slide whose height is 1.5 meter. So let AB is 5 meter, 1.5 meter, and inclined at the angle of 30 degree. So this is 30 degree. Whereas for elder children, she want to have a steep side at of height 3 meter and inclined at 60 degree. What should be the length of each case? So we have to find length of each case. So let in triangle A B C, angle C is 30 degree. AB upon में AC is equal to sin 30 degree. So this is equal to 1.5 upon में x, which is equal to 1 by 2. So x is 3 meter. So length of slide for children below 5 years is 3 meter. Now for elder. So in triangle PQR, PQ upon में PR is equal to sin 60, which is equal to 3 upon y, and this is equal to under root 3 by 2. So y is equal to 6 upon root 3, and we can write 6 upon root 3 we can write as 2 root 3. So this is equal to 2 into 1.732. Value of under root 3 is 1.7 root 732. So this is equal to 3.464. Now move to the fourth question. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower. Suppose that this is a tower AB and the angle of elevation is 30 degree. Tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meter. So basically this distance is 30 meter. Away from the foot of a tower is 30 degree. And find the height of a tower. So we have to find height of a tower. Height of a tower means AB, which is x meter. So in a right angle triangle ABC, AB upon BC, this is equal to tan 30 degree, and this is equal to x upon 30, 1 upon root 3. So x is equal to tan into 1.732. So this is equal to 17 into 3. AB upon BC. So this is what is the formula of tan? What is AB? Perpendicular, and this is base. So we have to find tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree is 1 upon root 3. So x upon 30 is equal to, this is the answer. From here we get x is equal to 30 upon root 3. Now move to the fifth question. Fifth question we have, this side is O and this side is P. A kite is flying at a height of 60 meter from the above to the ground. So this is 60 meter. A string attached to the kite is temporarily tied at a point on the ground. The inclination of the string with the ground is 60 degree. So this is a 60 degree. Suppose that this height is flying and the angle from which it is 60 degree. So we have to find the length of the string, assuming that there is no slack in the string. So we have to find this length, this length. This is angle P. So let P be the temporary position of the kite which string is tied to a point O on the ground, such that angle POQ is 60 degree. where Q is the point on the ground just below P. So therefore PQ is equal to 60 meter. So in triangle POQ, so in triangle POQ, OP upon में PQ, OP अपॉन में पी क्या हो, हाइपोटेन्यूज अपॉन परपेंडिकुलर। हाइपोटेन्यूज अपॉन परपेंडिकुलर क्या होता है? कोसेक 30, कोसेक 60 डिग्री कोसेक होता है हाइपोटेन्यूज अपॉन परपेंडिकुलर। तो दिस इज इक्वल टू कोसेक 60 डिग्री। तो दिस इज इक्वल टू एक्स बाई 62 अपॉन √3। so x is equal to 120 upon √3, so this is equal to 40 √3. So length of string is 40 √3 meter. Now move to the sixth question. A 1.5 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30-meter tall building. So in this, suppose that this is boy, this is 1.5 meter tall and standing at some distance from a 30-meter tall building. So this is 30 meter, and the angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of building increased from 30 to 60 degree as he walked towards the building. Suppose that this is the angle of elevation. So as he walked, so the angle of elevation increase. So from 30 to 60 degree, the angle of elevation is increased. So as he walked towards the building, as he walked towards the building, so we have to find the distance he walked towards the building. So we have to find the distance as he walked towards the building. So let a 1.5 tall boy dp, this is 1.4 1.5 meter tall boy, which is which is dp, find the angle of elevation top of a building A. So let dcb, let dcb be the horizontal eyesight. When that boy walked towards the building, find increase angle 60 degree at C. So what we have given, A Q, which is equal to 30 meter, and AB, AB is equal to AB minus PQ. So this is equal to 30 minus 1.5. So this is equal to 28.5. देखो ये वाली जो साइड थी ये बिल्डिंग है, तो अपने को कितने गिवन है 30, और यहाँ पे कोई बच्चा खड़ा है वो कितना है 1.5 मीटर का। तो अपने पास क्या है, ये पूरी 30 गिवन है, और ये क्या है डीपी क्या है 1.5। तो बी क्यू जो साइड होगी वो क्या होगी, ये वाली साइड जो होगी बी क्यू, ए क्यू माइनस बी क्यू, तो दिस इज इक्वल टू 30 माइनस 1.5, So this is equal to 28.5. Now wait a minute. So in a right triangle ABD, so ABD, so BD upon AB is equal to 430 degree. BD upon में AB, this BD upon में AB is equal to 430 degree. So this is equal to x plus y, and this is equal to 28.5 is equal to root 3. So x plus y is equal to 28.5 into root 3, which is equal to 49.36 meter. Suppose that now see in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, BC upon AB, which is equal to 460 degree. So this is equal to y upon 28.5, and this is equal to 1 upon root 3. So y is equal to 78.5 upon root 3. So this is equal to 16.45 meter. So this is equation first. So what we get? We have to find the x. So x is equal to 49.36 minus y, and what we get? Y is equal to, this is equal to 49.36 minus 16.45. This is equal to 32.91 meter. So the distance he walked towards the building is 32.91 meter. Now move to the seventh question. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the bottom and the top of a transmission tower fixed at the top of 20-meter height building are 45 and 60 degree. Suppose that this is a, let AD be the transmission tower fixed at the top of a building BA. This is the transmission tower which is fixed at the building BA of 20 meter. Angle of elevation of uh, angle of elevation of A and D from a point C on the ground are 45 and 60 degree respectively. So suppose that this is the angle ACB, which is 45 degree, and DCB, which is 60 degree. So AD let AD is equal to x meter and BC is equal to y meter. So in a triangle, in a right angle triangle ABC, BC upon AB, which is equal to cot 45 degree. This is equal to y upon 20, and cot 45 is 1. So y is equal to 20 degree. Now in a right angle triangle D DBC, DB upon DC is equal to tan 60 degree. So this is equal to x plus 20 upon y is equal to root 3. So this is equal to x plus 20 root 3 into y. So this is equal to equation second. This is equal to 1. So from and 1 and 2 we get x plus 20 into 20 root 3. So x is equal to 20 root 3 minus 20, which is equal to the value of under root 3 is 1.732 minus 1, which is equal to 14.64 meter. So height of a tower is 14.64 meter. Now move to the 8th question. A statue 1.6 meter tall stand on the top of a pedestal. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree, and from the same point of angle of elevation of the top of pedestal is 45 degree. So we have to find the height of a pedestal. So let the height of a pedestal is, which is equal to AB. AB is equal to x meter, and height of a statue is equal to 1.6 meter, and angle AOV is equal to 45 degree, and angle AOC is equal to 60 degree. So in a right angle triangle OAB, OA upon में AB, which is equal to 45 degree. So this is equal to OA upon में x is equal to 1. So this is equal to OA is equal to x. Now in a triangle, in a right angle triangle OAC, OA upon AC is equal to cot 60 degree, which is equal to x upon x plus 1.6 is equal to 1 upon root 3. So this is equal to root 3x into x plus 1.6. So here we get under root 3 minus 1 into x, and this is equal to 1.6. So x is equal to 1.6 upon under root 3 minus 1. So this is equal to 0.8 into under root 3 plus 1. यहाँ से ऊपर नीचे अंडर रूट 3 प्लस 1 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया. तो दिस इज इक्वल टू ए स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर. सो 3 माइनस 1 2 हो जाएगा, यहाँ से इससे कट जाएगा. दिस इज इक्वल टू 0.8, एंड दिस इज इक्वल टू अंडर रूट 3 प्लस 1. So height of a pedestal is height of pedestal is equal to 0.8 into under root 3 plus 1, which is equal to 2.19 meter. Now move to the Ninth question. Ninth question is the angle of elevation of top of the building from the foot of a tower is 30 degree and the angle of elevation of the top of tower from the foot of building is 60 degree. If the tower is 50-meter high, find the height of building. देखो, the angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of a tower. So this is a tower. This is foot of a tower. Here, building angle of elevation from the top of a building to the foot of a tower is 30 degree and the angle of elevation from the top of a tower from the foot of angle is 60 degree. If the tower is 50-meter height, so this is a tower, this is 50-meter height, so we have to find the height of a building. So we have to find the this side, this is y side, y. So we have to find the y. So in the figure, CD is a tower which is 50-meter high and AB is a building. So let height of a building is height of building is y meter and BD is x meter and angle CBD which is equal to 60 degree and angle ADB which is equal to 30 degree. So in a right triangle CDB CDB BD upon CD. So this is equal to 460 degree. देखो in a right angle triangle CDB. So this is equal to 60 and this is equal to BD base upon perpendicular. So this is equal to 460 and what is the value of 460? 1 upon root 3. So this is equal to x upon 50 and this is equal to 1 upon root 3. So x is equal to 50 upon root 3. Now in a triangle ABD, triangle ABD, ABD. So this is equal to AB upon BD which is equal to tan 30 degree and this is equal to y by x which is equal to 1 upon root 3 and this is equal to y is equal to x upon root 3 and अभी अपन ने x की वैल्यू निकाल ली थी 50 अपॉन में रूट 3 इंटू रूट 3 इज इक्वल टू 50 अपॉन 3 so this is equal to y is equal to 50 upon root 3 so this is equal to 16 into 2 by 3. So the height of building is height of the building is 16 by 2 root 3 meter. Now move to the 10th question. Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite to each other. So this is pole standing opposite each other on the other side of the road, which is 80 meter wide. So this suppose that this is 80 meter. So let this distance is x, then this distance is 80 minus x. From a point between them on a road, the angle of elevation of the top of a pole are 60 degree. This is 60 degree and 30 degree. Find the height of a pole and the distance from the point from the pole. So we have to find the height and the distance. So let the height of pole is h meter. Height is h meter and DE x meter and ED is 80 minus x meter and angle AED is equal to 60 degree and angle CED is equal to 30 degree. So in a right triangle ABE, AB upon में BE which is equal to tan 60 degree. So this is equal to h upon x upon root 3. So h is equal to root 3x. Now in triangle CDE, so this is equal to CD upon में BE. This is equal to tan 30 degree. So this is equal to h upon 80 minus x and this is equal to 1 upon root 3. So here we get h is equal to 80 minus x upon root 3. So this is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. So from equation 1 and 2 we get root 3x 80 minus x upon root 3. So 3x is equal to 80 minus x. So 4x is equal to 80. So x is equal to 20 meter and distance of a point from the pole, one pole is 20 meter and substitute in equation 1 we get height is equal to 20 root 3 meter. So height of a pole is 20 root 3 meter and the distance is 20 meter. Suppose that this is 20, this is 60 and height of pole is 20 root 3. Now move to the 11th question. A TV tower stands vertically on a bank of a canal from a point on the other bank directly opposite of the tower. The angle of elevation of top of the tower is 60 degree. From another point 20 meter away from this point on the line joining this point on the foot of tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degree. Find the height of a tower and the width of a canal. So we have to find the height of a tower and the width of a canal. So let width of the canal is x meter and the height of the tower is h meter. So in a triangle, so in a triangle ABC, AB upon में AB upon में BC which is equal to tan 60 degree and this is equal to h upon में x and this is equal to root 3. So h is equal to root 3x. So this is equation 1 and in triangle ABD AB upon में BD is equal to tan 30 degree. So this is equal to h plus 20 plus x. देखो in triangle ABD, so this is equal to h upon में x 20 plus x. So this is equal to 1 upon root 3. So this is equal to h into 20 plus x upon में root 3. So from equation 1 and 2 we get root 3x is equal to 20 plus x into root 3. So 3x is equal to 20 plus x. So 2x is equal to 20, x is equal to 10 meter. And if you substitute in this equation 1, so h is equal to 10 root 3 meter. So height of a TV tower is 10 root 3. Now move to the 12th question. From the top of a 7-meter high building, suppose that this is AB is a building, and from the top of the high building, the angle of elevation of a cable tower is 60 degree. Suppose that this is a 60 degree and this is P is 60 degree, and the angle of depression of its foot is 45 degree, and the angle of every depression is 45 degree. This is 45 degree. Determine the height of a tower. So we have to determine the height of a tower. So suppose that this is AB and PQ is the height of a tower, and so AB is this 7 centimeter, and so RQ is also 7 centimeter, and we have to find the value of Y. So in the figure, AB represent a 7-meter high building and PQ represent a cable tower. Angle of elevation to the top P of is 60 degree, and the angle of depression to the bottom Q from the same point A is 45 degree. So triangle angle PAR is equal to 60 degree, and angle RAQ is 45 degree, which is equal to angle AQP. So AB is 7 meter, which is equal to QR, and AR is equal to BQ, which is equal to H meter, and PR is equal to Y meter. So in a triangle ABQ, AB upon BQ, which is equal to tan 45 degree. So this is equal to 7 upon x, and tan 45 is 1. So this is equal to x is equal to 7 meter. So now this is equation number 1. Now in a triangle PRA, PR upon AR, which is equal to tan 60 degree. So this is equal to y by x equals to root 3. So y is equal to root 3x, and this is equal to 7 root 3 meter. So height of a tower is 7 plus y. So this is equal to 7 plus 7 root 3. So this is equal to, and if we take out the common 7, so what we have left 1 plus root 3. So this is equal to 7 into 1, 2.732. So this is equal to 19.12 meter. Now move to the next question. So this is question number 13, and as observed from the top of a 70-meter high lighthouse from the sea level. So this is AB, which is lighthouse from the sea level. So as we observe the angle of depression, so two sea part 35 degree and 45 degree. So this is 75 meter. And if you observe from this, so this angle of depression is 30 degree and 45 degree. If one ship is exactly behind the other on the same side of the lighthouse, find the distance between two ships. So we have to find the distance. So in the figure, AB represent a 70-meter lighthouse. C and D are the position of two ships where the angle of the depression top of the tower are 45 degree and 35 degree. So let BC is equal to x meter and BD is equal to y meter. So this is equal to y meter. So in a triangle ABC, BC upon AB is equal to cot 45 degree. So this is equal to x upon 75 is equal to 1. So x is equal to 75 meter. Now in a triangle ABD, BD upon में AB is equal to cot 30 degree and this is equal to y upon में 75. This is equal to root 3. So this is equal to y is equal to 75 root 3 meter and the distance is equal to y minus x. So this is equal to 75 root 3 minus 75. So if we take out the common 75, so what we have left 75 into under root 3 minus 1 meter. Now move to the next question. A 1.2 meter tall girl sport a balloon moving with the wind in a horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meter from the ground, and the angle of elevation of the balloon from the eyes of a girl at an instant is 60 degree. After some time, the angle of elevation reduces 30 degree. So we have to find the distance between these balloons. Suppose that this is 1.2 meter tall girl, and she find that a balloon moving with the wind horizontal line at a height of a 88.2. So this is 88.2 and height of a girl is 1.2. So this left is 87 meter and the angle of elevation of balloon from the eyes is 60 degree to after the some instant is 30 degree. So we have to find the distance of the balloon. So when the horizontally moving balloon is at P and a girl AB say find angle PAC is 60 degree and at the position R and angle RAD is 30 degree. So we have to find the distance traveled in a horizontal line PR or CD. PR or CD. So consider PC is equal to PQ minus CQ. This is equal to 88.2 minus 1.2 meter. So this is equal to 87 meter. This is equal to RD. Now in a right angle triangle ACD, PC upon में AC is equal to tan 60 degree. So this is equal to root 3 87 upon AC. So AC is equal to 87 upon root 3. Now in a triangle ADR, RD upon AD is equal to tan 30 degree. So this is equal to 1 upon root 3 87 upon AD. So this is AD is equal to 87 root 3. Now CD is equal to AD minus AC. So this is equal to 87 root 3 minus 87 upon root 3. So if we take out 87 common, what we have left? This. So this is equal to 87 into 2 upon root 3. And if we multiply this by under root 3, we get 29 into 2 into root 3. This is equal to 58 root 3. So the distance traveled by balloon during the interval is 58 by 58 root 3. Now move to the last question. So let A be the tower on the top of a which is a man. So a straight highway lead to the foot of a tower. So a man standing at the top of the tower observe a car. An angle of depression is 630 degree, which is approaching to the foot of a tower with a uniform speed. 6 seconds later, the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60 degree. So we have to find the time taken by the car to reach the foot of a tower. So let A be with the tower on the top of which a man is standing, and we have to find the angle of depression to the position D of running car is at 60 degree, and after 6 seconds angle is found to be 60 degree. So let AB is equal to H meter and DC is equal to X meter and DC is equal to Y meter. When car is at D, so X plus Y upon H is equal to 430 degree. When car is at D, so this is equal to X plus Y into 3H. Now when car is at C, so this is equal to Y upon H into cot 60 degree. So this is equal to Y upon H 1 upon root 3. So H is equal to root 3 Y. This is equation second and this is equation 1. So from equation 1 and 2 we get x plus y is equal to under root 3 into under root 3 y. X is equal to 2y. So y is equal to x by 2. So the distance x is covered in 6 centimeter. So distance y, that is x by 2. So it is covered in 3 seconds. So thank you. This is all about chapter 9.